Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
With the national media and even Andrew Berry, it kind of sounds like we're going to draft Shedeur Sanders. I'm all for getting Shedeur Sanders. Looking at his highlights, I think he has a great arm. I think if we're going to draft him, I think that the Browns need to take a cue from what the Texans did and get the ball out of Shedeur's hands fast. If we're going back to Stefanski's offense, Stefanski has to scheme up the play action, and he has to get that ball out quick.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. G. Bush, we are hearing more of that, but again, this is silly season where nobody's going to tell you what they're doing, and if the Browns think he can be their starting quarterback for the next 5-10 years, then you take him at number 2 without question.
This is the referendum on Kevin Stefanski. Like, look, we talked all year. We said Kevin Stefanski, didn't have an opportunity. He really didn't want to let Alex Van Pelt go. Dorsey was forced on him. He didn't really want to give play calling up. He never really wanted to go to the vertical passing and all that good stuff. We've been told that, he was hamstrung. The front office wouldn't let him do certain things. And for all intents and purposes, we've seen that he's taking back the offense. We've seen he's being more vocal. He'd already told you he's calling the plays. He's got, his guys around him. They made an internal hire and promotions with Musgrave and Tommy Reese. Now it seems like he's circling the wagons. For me, the tea leaves could read, hey, we're going to take a quarterback, but given the fact that the Cleveland Browns have the first pick in the second round, the question is, do they like the quarterbacks enough to take them at 2, or do you feel like there's a small enough gap in the quarterback between Shedeur Sanders and the second or third guy, right? Because if you feel like, hey, we like Shedeur Sanders, but we also like Will Howard. We also like Jackson Dart. We also like Curtis Rourke. We also Dylan Gabriel. There's a bunch of other guys. Just throw the names in there. And then they may say, well, look, we got an opportunity to take the best available. Maybe it's an Abdul Carter. Maybe it's Travis Hunter. And if they believe that those guys are going to fall to second, they still have an opportunity to take a guy at 33. So it's all about where they like the guy and how much they like him. But one thing's for sure. If you like somebody and you feel like they're the best for what you want to do, I don't even care if it's Cam Ward. If the Cleveland Browns decide that Cam Ward is the guy that they feel like is the only quarterback for them and that's the guy they want, by all means, package something and go up to number 1 and take Cam Ward if you want to.
Yep.
The whole referendum for me is, you guys have 1 year to make this thing beautiful and work.
Yep.
You better do it.
Yeah.
So whatever it takes, let's do it.
Yep. You better fall in love with the quarterback, and if you do, take him. And if not, you got to say that you love him, because you want to be overwhelmed with a reason to trade down to 6, 8, 9,
Yes.
and then still get somebody that you like.